What up, you guys? You know the quote, your health is your wealth? Well, yeah, man, that is, as I get older, man, I understand it. I get it. Sorry, I just had to pull over at the park. I got inspired to do a little video, man, a little update. Anyway, here we go. So before I got clean, man, like one of the last times I went to the ER, I'm pretty sure it was for when I was detoxing heroin withdrawal. They really didn't do much. They didn't have much to offer in regards to, the symptoms, right? They didn't have Suboxone, methadone there that I knew of. It didn't work out. So, so I ended up going to detox, and that was the last time I was at detox, and I was able to get in rehab. But while I was at the ER, they told me, they did a blood test, they checked my work, and they told me that everything else looks good, and I should get, that they saw something in regards to my kidneys, right? I was like, okay, damn, okay. But that wasn't my focus at the time. That wasn't a high priority. If it wasn't severe as me being in detox, then, whatever. I'll deal with that later, as I said many times. So if it's not a pressing issue, then I will address my kidneys at a later date. Speaking of that later date, I went to the ER yesterday. And I'd say the past, I'd say about maybe the past few months or so, my lower back has started to hurt. It's kind of like a sharp pain, right? So whenever I would take like ibuprofen or Tylenol, it would go away. So I'm pretty sure if it was my kidneys, I don't think maybe the Tylenol, ibuprofen, any acetaminophen, nothing like that. I don't think that would have helped a kidney situation, due to pain and all that. So I was looking online and looking at the signs and symptoms of kidney withdrawal, and they said lower back pain, blood in your urine. I had the lower back pain, and there were some more side effects and stuff, but that was the main one, right? So, like I was saying, the lower back pain. What causes my lower back pain is, well, I'm taking photos for eBay. If this is your first video, welcome. I resell clothing on eBay, so I use my phone to take my photos, right? And so I stand on a hard floor and I take the pictures of the photos on a table. There's different setups, which I will be doing pretty soon. Something that's less stressful on the back. So I stand up while I take these photos. I kind of lean and bend over while I do my shipping and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's what is causing the back pain. But yeah, I'd say maybe the past few months or something like that, it's still there and it didn't go away. So I'd say like the past week, I was like really stressing about this, like freaking out, like wondering, is it my kidneys? Like, are my kidneys like failing? And so while I'm out running some errands yesterday, I take a trip to the ER, right? I check in and let them know what's going on. I was thinking the worst. Excuse me. I was thinking the worst, man. I was like, damn, they're gonna pull me in there. I have kidney failure, and I'm gonna be out. I'm not gonna be able to work for however long, till I recover from that. So I went in there automatically thinking the worst, but I am super glad that I went in there. So they do my vitals, they check my blood thoroughly, they gave me a UA, so they checked my pee. Everything looked good. So after they did the blood test, after I provided a urine sample, they had me go wait in the lobby. while I was in the lobby. I mean, there were obviously people there for different reasons. This poor girl, maybe, I don't know, like mid-teens to late teens, she got in a car accident and somewhere in town, right? And she went in there, and she had a broken arm. And I think her mother, maybe her grandma was with her. So, but yeah, this poor girl looked like she was in pain. So I saw a bunch of stuff while I was sitting, waiting in the lobby. And then maybe, almost an hour, right? Just thinking the worst. What are they going to find? Blah, blah, blah. The doctor, he calls me back. And so we're walking till we go in the little room. It's kind of like, it was inside the ER, but it was like just a white room with a couple chairs, and they had some sort of equipment there, I guess, to check blood. I don't know. It's just, I've never seen that room before. So before I get in that room, he says, everything looked good, nothing to worry about. I was like, oh, thank God. Then I sat down, and he he explained to me everything they checked. Everything in my blood looked good. There's no signs of kidney failure or nothing to worry about in regards to your kidneys. And he said your urine looked good. And so prior to all that, prior to them sticking the needle in my arm, I give them a brief history, let them know I'm currently on methadone, let them know I smoke, and all that stuff, right? Because I wanted them to have all the information that they needed. I didn't want to leave out anything. I told them I have a huge history of drug use, right? Huge history of that. Drinking, just partying. And he said, for somebody in your situation, he said, you don't look like you've done a drug in your life. I was like, wow, man, thank you. He said he sees so many failures of addicts, right? They go in just to try and get some help, comfort meds, like they're in detox or in withdrawal, blah, blah, blah. He said he's seen so many failures. He's not calling them a failure. He said stories, basically, stories of failure, people just not getting it, not ready. But he said he said I'm one of the successes that he has seen in a while. So, sorry, this is I guess like a venting situation, a little rant, but there's a message in this, right? So he eased my mind before I went to the back and I took a seat, right? He eased my mind. He said, nothing to worry about. He's like, you look good. The only thing that I should address is in regards to my diet. So my potassium level was a bit low, a bit lower than normal. So he told me to eat some more bananas. I was like, now you're talking, bro. Righteous Monkey right here. Which I do have been eating some bananas, but I guess I need to make some small tweaks. Actually, a lot of tweaks in regards to my overall nutrition and all that crap. The smoking, the energy drinks. Yeah, right. I have stuff to do. I have stuff to tighten up, and stuff that I hope I will tighten up soon because I run my business. I have a large history of drug addiction, man. I don't want to be taken out. I don't want to be taken out by something that could have been prevented. So I have to address the smoking. You didn't tell me that. I know I have to. And the energy drinks, right? I'm totally upfront and honest with you guys. I'm not here to act like I'm the best, whatever. Just because my channel name is Righteous Monkey doesn't mean my crap doesn't stink, right? I would like to think we all have flaws. I'm just going to say I have flaws, right? I don't have the best diet. I don't have the best recovery game. But everything I'm doing is working for me, right? I want to go to more AA meetings, all this stuff, right? And all this stuff is attainable. These small little tweaks, things I need to address, is attainable. Like I'm saying, I don't want to be taken out by kidney failure, lung cancer, right? So this doctor's visit was the biggest reality check. It was the biggest scare. You know, this scare, this fear that I was feeling inside was brought upon by myself. Think about that, man. I was freaking out inside, but all of that was brought upon myself. I should have went in there sooner, right? Because all that stress will drain you, man. Like, it's just not good. It is not good. All that additional stress, all the energy wasted. I was stressing, man. I was like, fuck, dude. Here we go, kidney failure. I'm out. Peace, guys. But, nah, man. I am just super glad I went in there, faced that fear. Sounds simple, right? A lot of people do it, you know, with no issue. But I'm in a different position than, you know, a normal or regular person, you know, a non-addict. Because, oh, man. Like I said, the partying, the late nights, blah, 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 the drinking, blah, blah, blah. So, before I keep going, I'm sure you guys understand what I'm talking about, right? The message in this video is a vehicle could be pristine, right? But what's under the engine? What is under the engine? We have to maintain what is under the engine. Our engine. The foods, the water, you know? All that stuff, man. All that stuff. So the message in this video is take care of your engine, right? We want a smooth running machine. Smooth machine, man. I know what I have to do. This is the biggest reality check that I've had in a while. Business is headed in the right direction. I'm working out. So I have a huge problem with doing shit my way and then finally realizing, right? Finally getting it, understanding it at a later date. I don't know why. I've always been like that. Stubborn? Hell yeah. Stubborn, dude. But this channel name is Righteous Monkey. I've explained why it's called Righteous Monkey. And I want to be that righteous monkey. The monkey in general, you know, in regards to addiction, you know, there's a little stigma around that, right? I got this monkey on my back. He won't let go, right? I started this channel with the intention for me to be a righteous monkey, right? I want that monkey to be lifted. I want that monkey to be stress-free, anger-free, right? I just want that monkey to be as pure as possible. And, man, I just want to be that righteous monkey. Happy Sunday, guys. Make sure your engine is straight. Thanks for listening.